Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with Gem Mint Masters. Continuing our throwback series, we've got another box of the 1990-91 Skybox. This is series 1, I believe. We've done this on the channel before. Not a ton of stuff in here, but the Michael Jordan is the chase in this box. Let's see, does it show him on the back? I guess it shows the back of the card there, and he's golfing on there. That's the one. That is really kind of the only chase in this product. Ripped a ton of this as a kid, but this is actually a pretty valuable card. I picked this box up along with a 1991 Fleer box that I think you already saw. Just off of Facebook, I got the pair for $100. So, you know, $50 a box, pretty much the going rate these days. Got it locally, so didn't have to pay any shipping or any of that kind of stuff. So I figured, you know what, it's a fun rip. If we get a couple Jordans out of here, we might have some PSA 10 potential. I did rip another box or two of this before, and we pulled some really nice, clean Jordan cards out of here. So, which is really hard to do in this one with the gold border all the way around like that. It's definitely hard to get a nice gem copy of that, and it does go for a good amount too. So this is a fun one. So we're gonna go ahead and rip this. A lot of packs in here, as you know. I think there's 36 packs in this box. You know, the good old days of 36 pack boxes. Those are long gone, obviously, but that was how it was back in the day. And I definitely ripped a ton of this stuff. Man, this box does not want to open. All right, so let's go ahead and just get into it. Let me take all these packs out and then we'll rip them. We're probably going to expect one, maybe two Jordans out of this box. Anything above that is a bonus, I would say. Two is almost a bonus, because I don't know why, but it just seemed hard to pull them out of these back in the day. And I don't know if it's easier to pull, you know, one out of Series 1 versus Series 2 or all the way around. I'm not really sure about that. So, but let's go ahead and just get into it. Got a lot of packs to rip through, so we won't spend too much time going through them. We'll pull out the big ones here. You know what? I remember these being a little bit tricky to open too. So hopefully this won't take too long. If it does, I'll pause it. I'll do a little snip on the back, and then we'll start back up. Oh man, yikes! Got some corner damage on this pack for sure. I hope that's not to be on the rest of these. That could be a bummer. Luckily, no good cards in that pack. Wow. Uh-oh. And that's a little scary there, if that's the case. Yep, kind of got it on this one too on the top, but it looks like this second one is okay. All right, so get through it and we'll see. Centering seems to be all over the place on these so far, but you know, cross our fingers. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. Cool looking cards. This is one of the most iconic sets from my day that I can remember. Oh man, these do not want to open. Whew. All right. But again, prone to some damage, which is unfortunate. But if we can find some of the good cards, hopefully they can stay unscathed. But at this point, I don't know. I'm not counting on it too much. All right. All right. So far, nothing too crazy. We're going to have, I think it was a Shawn, Kemp, and Glen Rice rookies out of here as well. So far, nothing to write home about. Larry Bird, that's a nice one. Looks pretty good. Not too bad. Centering could be a little bit better. I feel like I remember when on the last boxes I ripped, the centering seemed to be better, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I could be wrong. All right. There's a bull. Yeah, look at the centering on that. That's god-awful. All right. We could have gotten one of those reject boxes here, because this isn't looking so hot. Got some damage. We got some... luckily, we don't have any bricking, which is nice. The set didn't really seem to do that. But man, the centering is just all over the place on these. Not the greatest. I'm just hoping the, you know, one or two good cards we get out of here have some promise. All right. So, yeah, I think the Shawn Kemp rookie comes out of this series, and then the Gary Payton is in the Series 2, but you can also get the Kemp out of Series 2. So, actually, I take that back what I said earlier. I'd say Series 2 is probably better than Series 1. Isaiah Thomas, kind of off-center. Nice looking card, though. There's just, I don't think there's been a design as great as this ever since these came out. This has to go down in history as one of the best designs. I say that somewhat jokingly, but also I say that seriously. I don't know. But again, you can pick up this box for $50 all day. And there seem to be a lot of these kind of floating around on Facebook for sure. Try your hand at them. It's fun. Literally only one color of card in these packs, though. You can get anything except the gold border base cards. Imagine if cards today were like that. Oh, man. We would be seeing a lot of bad videos. That is for sure. Come on, where are they at? There, we got a Bull, Will Purdue. I know when we ripped the Fleer box, we did get some Jordans, but I was expecting a little more out of that just because there's so many different variations. But in this one, it's really just, it's only just the one card that you can get. We'll put the Hakeem over here too, why not? Or I should say Akeem. In this particular product, he's Akeem, and a couple of the other ones he is, but for some reason it's spelled differently on a lot of other ones. I don't know why. All right, come on. Gotta get one in here somewhere. Another Malone. That looks way better than the other Karl Malone. That was, I liked that card because the back was cool, and you'll see why. Yep. He's on a horse. It looks like he's filming a movie or something. That was what was pretty cool about these this set too. Some funny pictures on the back. It's like the 92 Bowman baseball. That one definitely takes the cake, but yeah. Tim Hardaway rookie? No, I don't think so. Okay. Dominique Wilkins. Oh. Man, that would have been a great pack back in the day. Wow, 2 stars out of that one. Man. Doesn't get much better than that, that's for sure. Mitch Richmond. Oh, I was thinking, that's who I was thinking of, Mitch Richmond, not Tim Hardaway. I believe I was thinking of Mitch Richmond. There is a Shawn Kemp. Sharp looking card, but quite a bit off center though. Still one that I'll throw in a top loader and just throw into a box or something like that. Still kind of a cool, iconic card. There we go, David Robinson, another one, big one out of there. All right, come on. Almost halfway through here. Well, no, I take that back. There's way too many packs here. I think we're getting close though. Close to halfway. Still haven't seen the big one yet. Another Will Purdue. Man, that's what, like 2 or 3 of those already? The Purdue box. We got the Purdue box. Wrong one, unfortunately. Ed Neely, I don't even know who that is. All right. Okay. What do we say, 36? We have 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 17, 18. So we're right at exactly at half here. Just hit the halfway mark. Glen Rice rookie. Okay, so he is in there. Clyde. It's a nice looking one too. Okay, first half down. Nothing to speak of yet. No Jordans yet. Surprising how much of this stuff is still sitting out there unopened. Is it surprising or is it not surprising? I don't know. You tell me. But I feel like you can find these boxes no problem. Somebody had them all sitting in a warehouse and decided, you know what, I'm just going to flood them out into the market and let people have some fun with them. Thank you, whoever that was. Come on, man. Gotta be at least one hiding in here. I want to say on the 2 boxes we opened, we got 1 out of one box and 2 out of another, I believe. That was the case. It's a nice looking Isaiah. But I'm not going to top load too many of these. That's a cool Rodman, though. I like that one. Man. Another Hakeem. Checklist. Does that have Michael Jordan on it? Is that worth something? I have no idea. Some people like to collect those. Not really my thing. Just demolish that one. Some of these corners on the front, man. Shawn Elliott, I believe that's a rookie too. Another Bull, Jeff Sanders, John Stockton. All right. Now that would be crazy if we didn't get any out of here. I'd be quite surprised with the amount of packs you get, the amount of cards in general that you're getting out of these boxes. That would just seem crazy to me. Luckily, there we go. All right. Interesting. There's a little corner going on, but that might just be a little fuzzy on there. All right, let me take a look at this one. Yeah, I think that's just a little fuzzy. I think we might have dodged a bullet. That's a nice looking Jordan there. Cool. Okay, let me sleeve this guy. Of course, I didn't. Oh yeah, here they are. Sleeve that up. Hopefully there's another one hiding in here. Would be nice. That actually looks pretty good. Centering, I don't know, maybe left or right, it might be a little off. We'll take a closer look at that one after this, but all right, let's get that one loaded. Oops, shoot. I didn't even finish this pack, did I? All right, anybody good? Nope. Let's start some more stacks. Man. The glue just hardened over the years, apparently, on these boxes. Well, there we go. That's our first Pippen. I love the look of that one, too, back in the day. Another Malone. I think that's like 3 of those. Man, I just remember opening these packs, and it was like you get any of the remote stars out of here, and you would just go nuts. Okay. This is the pack I dropped. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up on these. If there's even anything in this pack. Where's Grant? Shawn Elliott again. Another Bull, Jeff Sanders, and another Stockton. The Stocktons look a little off-center as well. That's our first Barkley, I think. That was a cool one. Okay, we're getting down there, Handful left. I think we got about 6 after this, so 7 total. Okay. Feels thicker, but I doubt it is. Nothing to chase in these. David Robinson. Okay. Actually, I think that was just my imagination. Man, this is kicking up some debris out of these packs for sure. I think it's like shavings off of these cards. BJ, I believe that's a rookie, and that one's all dented. Another Scotty. This is a dented pack for sure. Hopefully there's nothing good in here. Oh, man. All right. All right, come on. Let's see if we can close out on something decent here. And by decent, I mean the one, is that a Danny Ferry rookie? That's like the draft pick kind of rookie. Played in Italy. We'll just throw that over there. It looks kind of cool. It's definitely the only one that looks like that. I don't know if there's any value in it, but highly doubt it, but you never know. There's another Kemp and a Glen Rice back-to-back. Nice. Drexler. Okay, what do we got? 2 left here. We can go out on a bang. See if we can go out with the bang. Another Barkley. Okay, come on. If there's one, it's got to be in this last pack. It's our only hope. That is all we got left. I've not been paying attention to the collation here either. Ooh, close. Stacey King. Alrighty, that'll do it. Oh man, a lot of packs in there. Get rid of these for a second. Oh man, quite a workout. Quite a workout. Thanks for hanging around. All right, whole bunch of base, all base actually. And then we got one pretty nice looking Jordan. It's got a little fuzzy on the bottom. I could probably just take a little sticky tape and just knock that off real quick. But left to right, not quite sure. We'll see. We'll take a closer look with the centering tool and see if that's worth grading. It's got a lot of value in a 10, a 9. I'm not quite sure, but still a really cool card. But again, when you're opening a box like this is really the only card of value you're gonna get out of there. So it's always fun to open, but man, that's a workout. It's exhausting because you're just looking at. I feel like you're looking at the same stuff over and over again. But yeah, fun anyway. So thanks for joining me. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one.